So good morning. We're glad you guys can all join us. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I know it's a little bit of a hectic Monday morning with some of the weather coming through the Gulf, but we're happy you can be here for our Oysters and Oil Spill seminar. We have some amazing speakers who are hopefully safe and sound, and they're joining us. So I'm going to get started because we have a number of different speakers today. So let me share my screen, and we're going to do a bit of an overview here of Sea Grant, what we are as a team. Can you all see my screen? Perfect. So this is part 3 of our Oyster webinar series, Oysters Adapting to a Changing Gulf. So today we're going to be focusing on oysters and oil spills, their effects on the oysters, the ecosystem, as well as the industry. So I am part of a large group that is Sea Grant. So Sea Grant is 33 university-based programs. We focus on non-advocacy, science-based work, and we're involved in research, education, and extension. Below that, we've got even more detail-oriented subjects that we focus on, such as healthy coastal ecosystems, sustainable fishery and aquaculture, resilient communities and economies, and environmental literacy and workforce development. We've had over 50 years of serving America's coast, so wherever you've got a coast or the Great Lakes, we're here to help you understand the environment, answer any questions, and make sure that you're actually getting the information you need. So anyone who's relying on those waterways, we try to help out. Within Sea Grant, I am part of the Gulf Sea Grant team, or the Oil Spill Science Outreach team. We have a wide variety of specialists that extend throughout the Gulf. So I'll start with myself in Texas. I'm located here in Texas. And then we'll move over to Louisiana, where we have Emily. We have Tara, who is our wonderful communicator in Mississippi, Alabama, along with Steve Sempier, who runs the show, make sure we're all good to go. Next to that, we have Missy Partika in Alabama. And then finally, but not last, we have Monica in Florida. So I want to thank this team as well. They're all running crazy things in the background, which I appreciate, and making sure all of our tech is working great. So each of us is a specialist for our state. We also work throughout the Gulf. We've all got scientific backgrounds in different things, and so we try to take our expertise, the information that we're gathering from all these different universities, as well as the feedback from the community, and combine all of this to share. So we are through GOMRI, which is through GOMA, or the Gulf of Mexico Alliance. And so we were started through funding from BP. So it was non-penalty funds. So right after the Deepwater Horizon, BP gave GOMA 500 million, and this created GOMRI, so the Gulf of Mexico Research Initiative. And this is an independent research board. Once they gave the money, BP stepped away. They had no more involvement with that, and so we're independent. This funds a number of different science and outreach projects, and we have a variety of theme areas to understand all of the different impacts from the Deepwater Horizon spill. So fate and transport, chemistry, wildlife, people, all of those different aspects. So we're really trying to serve anyone who's working with, involved with, a healthy Gulf. So we do sort of a two-way exchange of information. We take government reports and peer-reviewed journals, and we sort of translate all of that scientific jargon and into outreach information. So we share that with our community, seminars like this, publications. We have a number of different bulletins, as well as videos out on our website. And so we take all that research that's being done through this program and try to share it with our community in easily accessible ways. But we also go the opposite way. We take the view from our communities, or the perspective, and we ask them, what is it you need to know more about? And then we fund research back the other way. to make sure that we are getting information that users need. So we're a little bit of back and forth between the scientific community and the community that is relying on a healthy Gulf. So today we have a fantastic webinar for you guys, our oysters and oil spills. We have 4 different speakers. We have Susan Larimore, who is the Associate Research Professor from Florida Atlantic University. Then we have Ruth Carmichael, Professor of Marine Sciences from the University of South Alabama and also on Dolphin Island Sea Lab. And then we have Roz, hopefully I think he's still joining us, from a local Texas Prestige Oyster Incorporated. And then finally, Mario Marquez, who is our brand new oyster aquaculture specialist from Texas Sea Grant. So he's going to give a little bit more information about what's going on here in Texas.